Hey, this is Stuart Ross. I'm the co-founder of the Six Figure Mentors and Digital Experts Academy, and we're one of the fastest growing exclusive private communities that exists on the internet today when it comes to showing people how to succeed online. Now, I'm pretty confident the reason that you're here right now is because you've woken up. And you've woken up to the fact that there is a new way of doing things. Now, I don't know your personal circumstances right now. Maybe you're in a job and you're trading time for money. Maybe you're a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker, I don't know. But there's a good chance that right now you're doing things the old way. In other words, you're making a living in the traditional economy. And you've woken up to the fact that there is this new, exciting and thriving digital economy, a way of doing business online and living life really on your own terms. Now, the thing that excites me most about what we do as a company, as a training organisation, as a private community, is really taking people from where they are, whether that be, like I said, struggling in a traditional business or maybe working a job that they hate, and showing them step by step, and that's the important thing, step by step, exactly what they need to do to go from this in the traditional struggling economy to this new, thriving, bubbling, exciting economy which enables them to write their own paycheck from wherever they happen to be in the world, as long as they've got an internet connection and a laptop. In other words, making money on the internet. Now, the reality is it's almost impossible to see the wood through the trees when it comes to, trying to work out how am I going to succeed online. I know nothing, or maybe you know a little bit, or maybe you've got a few ideas, but the chances are, and I know this because I've seen it time and time again, you're struggling to, like I said, really know the clear path that you need to take to start to get some momentum. One of the reasons that people never really make this transition is because they can't get that little bit of momentum they need to prove to themselves that they can actually crack this. They can actually do their own thing online and be self-sufficient, not relying on a boss or a traditional job, ending that commute and all the other horrible stuff that comes with that traditional economy, and really have that belief that they can do exactly what they need to do to be self-sufficient online, like I was saying. So it's for that very reason that I'm shooting this video, because today I've got a few free gifts for you. Now, the first free gift I want to talk to you is about a 7-day video boot camp. This is a video boot camp that was shot by myself and my co-founder partner, my business partner Jay Kubizak, where we talk about the new digital economy and what it takes, exactly what it takes to succeed and make that transition. We shot some of the videos out in San Diego, out on the west coast of America. Some of the videos have been shot from our very own home offices and our computer screens. And what you're going to do is you're going to be able to go through those 7 videos, and our hope is, if you actually turn up and you watch the videos each day, is that by the end of it you know confidently that you can actually do this, you can actually succeed online. So that's the first gift. The next gift I've got for you is actually this free report here, and it's called List Building for Profit. And the reason I've written this report is because the method of list building is actually the most proven way of getting started online and gaining traction and following a procedure that's going to enable you to confidently write your own paycheck in a very scalable way. Or in other words, you can start getting your first few results, and then you can rinse and repeat and do more and more of the same thing to get more and more of the same result, which is typically making sales on the internet and making money. Now, don't worry if you don't know what you could sell or you don't have any special business ideas. None of that matters, and that's covered in this report. The next thing I want to talk to you about is, because these things are going to be emailed to you, the next thing I want to talk to you about is actually giving you access to these DVDs. Now, because I don't want to go through it right now in this video, what I'm going to suggest you do, if you want to grab the video bootcamp that I was talking about and you want to grab this report, enter your name and email address on this page. I'm going to then redirect you to another page where I'm going to tell you more about these DVDs and exactly what you need to do to access them for free, completely for free. There are a couple of catches. Enter your name and email address on this page, and I'll see you on the other side where I'll tell you all about it. Take care.